Hi guys, so trying something a bit different today. So I've attended a press event this afternoon for the Motorola Edge 20 series that's launching. So yeah, shout out to Motorola again. They've really looked after me and their PR agency do awesome. Like I say, really looked after me. And yeah, so I'm just going to share some details that have been announced by Motorola as I've reviewed a lot of Moto phones recently, including the first generation Edge Lite that has the 765G chip. And the full details that I've got at the moment are of the Motorola Edge 20 Pro. So all devices, all the Moto Edge devices are going to be a 6.67 inch device, 6.67 inch screen on the device. The Pro is going to have 1080p times 2400 pixels and 386 ppi, and it's going to be an OLED panel with 90 hertz refresh rate and HDR10 plus. So that sounds like a great panel. The IPS panels that Motorola produce, they're awesome. So the OLED ones, I'm sure, are going to be fantastic. So it's going to be a big device, but part of the launch event was that they've said they're all going to be lighter devices. They're not going to be too unwieldy, and it's 7.9 millimeters thick, so it isn't a big, lumbering device. Although it is 190 grams, but it's a Pro model, so if you've had a S21 Ultra or an S20 Ultra or the iPhone 12 Pro Max or any real big phones, you're going to be used to that actually. But it does sound like it's a nice thin device from the sounds of it. And what else have we got here, guys? So it's going to run Android 11, obviously. I'm sure Android 12 will be around the corner for it when it launches. Moto phones are near enough stock Android. They have a little bit of added features on there, but in my tests, I'm not sponsored by Motorola. I'm an independent reviewer. It's just they're the first company I've managed to get devices from. But honestly, it's the nearest I've got to. Where's my Pixel? It's over there. I've not got my Pixel, guys. It's across the table. Can't bother getting it. But yeah, it's the nearest I've got to my Pixel 4a. Okay, so the next thing that's really of interest. So it's got the same chipset as the Poco F3. So it's got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 870. It's a 5G chip, 7 nanometer process. It's an octa-core chip with 1 times 3.2 gigahertz Cairo. 3.2 gig, it's crazy, isn't it, guys? Remember like when the first phones came out and they were really small megahertz, like you're lucky to get 1 megahertz, but you're getting like near enough what you had on a desktop PC in your pocket. I think it's amazing. Okay, sorry guys, so it's not as good as the 888, but it's a good chip still. And it has the Adreno 650 GPU. Internals is going to be 256 gig with 8 gig of RAM, 256 gig with 12 gig of RAM, and a 512 gig with 12 gig of RAM. It doesn't say whether that is internationally available or just specific regions. And it's got this is interesting, it's the UFS 3.1 storage protocol, so it's going to be much quicker for saving content and transferring content, which is of interest to me. I record video on Android and iPhone devices and transfer between the two. So yeah, UFS 3.1, it's a lot faster than 2.1. This bit is really interesting. So it's got 108 megapixel wide angle camera, an 8 megapixel periscope telephoto with 5 times optical zoom. So yeah, sounds like the iPhone 12 Pro and the Pro Max sort of setup. It's a 16 megapixel ultra wide lens as well. Table of focus, 3D depth sensor. It can do HDR. It can record. It says on GSM Marine it's 6K, but I've just watched the press event, and I'm pretty sure it was 8K at 30 frames per second. It can do 4K at 30 frames per second. Oh, I wonder if it can do 4K 60. Sure, it can do 4K 60 as well, but GSM Arena doesn't have that. 1080, 30, 60, 120, and gyro EIS. It said all have got OIS though, so yeah, GSM Arena, I do rely on them, but I think they've maybe got these specs out fairly quick. Hopefully they're right. Front-facing camera, a little bit of a letdown. It's a 16 megapixel wide-angle camera, and it's 1080p at 30 and 120 frames per second. No 4K. We'll have to check that as well, guys. But yeah, this is what is out there at the moment. Loudspeakers, yes, with stereo speakers. So we don't know how loud they're going to be yet because no one's had a review model yet, but hopefully they're going to be good. It's going to feature a fingerprint under display optical. The first generation Edge, although it's an under display screen, I can never say this, fingerprint reader, it's really good. You know, I've had that the last 2 weeks and it's really quick getting in. It's also got a 4,230 milliamp hour battery with fast wireless charging, 15 watt, and fast wireless charging. Ooh, yeah, cool. So that's good. So the first Edge that I've used didn't have wireless charging. I think the better model maybe did, that had I think that had a Snapdragon 860 from memory. But yeah, and that's going to be €699, which my iPhone says. We'll ask it again. I can't remember. Hey Siri, convert €699 into British pounds, please.
€699 is £594.90.
Cool. So just under £600. So if you think the Samsung S21 Ultra or the iPhone 11, they're currently $599 in the UK, and this has got a lot of better features than those two. Also the body. That is unspecified at the moment, so we don't know whether it's got. I think they're going to have Gorilla Glass Victus. I believe I've heard that rumour, but that's not confirmed as well. I'll just go through. I've done a load of tweets, guys, as well, so I'll just run through the tweets. Yeah, here we go. So Edge 20 Pro, €699. Edge 20 is €499. We'll check that as well. Hey Siri, what's €499 in British pounds, please? Please? I paid for it. What am I saying, please?
£424.67.
So that's not bad for your mid-range Edge 20. So the £424 or €499. That's really good. So I would imagine in dollars. Oh, let's do it in dollars as well, guys. Come on. Hey Siri, what's €499 in dollars? $593 for the mid-range. So yeah, you know, these are sounding good. So the idea of it was the premium devices at budget prices. So, you know, I like that. The Edge 20 Lite is going to be €349. I'll do it one last time for you guys. Hey Siri, what's €349 in British pounds?
What would you like to convert into pounds?
€349.
€349 is £296.98.
So that's good as well. You know, so the light model, that's still got some good features. I'll just tell you what the chipsets are for those. So the Edge 20 Pro, like I said, is going to have the Snapdragon 870 chipset. The Edge 20, the Snapdragon 778G. That's kind of like the successor to the 765G that has been in the last Edge 20 and the Pixel 5 and also the Nord, the original Nord. The Edge 20 Lite is going to have a MediaTek chip. I've used other MediaTek chips and they're pretty good. They get, like I say, they get a bit of a bad rep, but because Moto, they do tweak their software experience, it's near enough stock Android. It should be good. It should run well, and hopefully I'll get all these phones to test for you guys and create content on. Okay. What else of interest? The Edge 20 and Pro have 144 hertz of so I think GSM Arena's wrong. So the Edge 20 Lite is 90 hertz refresh rate, and the Edge 20 and Pro 20 Pro 144 hertz refresh rate. So they should be buttery smooth. They should be really nice to use. 144 hertz, you normally only get that on like the Xiaomi phones and other Chinese brands. So I suppose Lenovo are a Chinese brand who make Moto, but yeah, that's really cool. All have auto adaptive refresh rate to save battery, so it'll drop down to say 60 hertz or 30 hertz when you're just browsing, or sorry, when you're watching a video. It'll be 144 hertz, I would imagine, when you're scrolling through things. 576 touch sampling mode for gaming, so yeah, that's really cool as well. So they're going to be nice and responsive. When I play my Call of Duty mobile, they're going to be, laser fast. Might improve my gameplay. I'm pretty good at that. But if you want to watch my Moto G9 Plus review, I get a bit sweary on that one. I think I was playing people that were better than me, or children who were all playing in the summer holidays, and they beat my S. And I swore a lot, and I had to beat my video because I kept saying the F word. Anyway, I digress. All devices got 5G. What else we got, guys? So, something really, really good. If you've used Samsung Dex and Dex Wireless, they're bringing that sort of feature to the Edge phone. So it's going to have the Moto Edge, what was it called? It's like PC desktop mode. I can't remember what they called it, but wireless desktop mode. So you're going to be able to cast TVs, like smart TVs, and then do full multitasking where you've got multiple screens open, a bit like I'm doing right now, guys, to help me on my S6 Lite. I've got 2 panels open, GSM Arena and my Twitter. What else we got? You can also cast from your mobile, from the Motos, to a desktop PC with Windows. So you need the Windows Ready for PC app, and then basically you can run Android on you cache your phone screen to the PC, but still multitask with Windows. That's awesome. So I've got 2 PCs upstairs. I've got multiple monitors, and I do love Android and Windows. Windows is good for work and things, but it's not the most fun, is it? Windows. But if you want to get some fun stuff done whilst doing your work, or not doing work, but you know what I mean, guys. Doing Windows stuff and Android, that's a winner for me. That's really cool. What else we got, guys? So they do dual capture mode on the front and rear cameras, so that's really cool. So you can record on your front facing camera. Say if you were, I don't know, interviewing someone, don't know if you would, but you could film yourself whilst filming what was going on away from you. Or if you're at the football, watching football, you could film yourself swearing. I don't know. Just a thought, guys. What else we got? So super slow-mo, 960 frames per second on the Edge 20 and 20 Pro, which will also So a bit like Samsung does the 960 frames per second. So it's really good for like rain or water motion, or say if you drop a football and you want to film it, or someone's doing a backflip, whatever. It's going to be 900 times or 90 times slower than 60 hertz. Okay, so they were also going to the Edge 20 and the 20 Pro are going to include audio zoom. So basically, if you're filming from across a room or whatever, the subject's further away that you're filming, it will have, when you zoom in on the video, the microphone's also going to zoom the audio, which sounds really good. Another thing I saw that looked really cool was spot color. So it had a feature where you can highlight elements of photos and or videos and make the foreground black and white, but they showed on the video like plant pots where they're all orange or plant pots, and then everything else was black and white. Would look cool. Or they had a girl like walking in a dress and they made the dress the colour of the dress and everything else was black and white. So that looked pretty cool, get a bit artistic with your photos. So yeah, this is what they said about the cameras. So they're going to have 5 times macro lenses. Macro lenses are pretty superfluous, but this sounds good, and the video looked really good that they showed me. So, yeah, you're going to be able to zoom in 5 times and keep the clarity. So the Moto Edge 20, the mid-range one, is going to have periscope camera with 10 times zoom with OIS. So that sounds like the S21 Ultra and the 20 Ultra from last year. So yeah, it'd be interesting to test that one. All 3 Moto devices can record 4K. So yeah, GSM Marina, I think they got that wrong. I thought they did. Moto Edge 20 can record 8K. So the 20 Pro, I don't think that can record 8K. Portrait mode to have multi-frame bokeh. I can't remember what that was, guys, but obviously different, blurring within the background. All to have 32 megapixel front-facing camera with HDR. Yeah, so the idea is, as I say, Motorola are deciding all Edge devices are going to have premium features available at lower price points. Handsets have minimized bulk. And the Edge 20 is going to be 6.9 millimeters thick, which is one of the thinnest smartphones on the market. So that sounds cool. Twitter's just crashed. Good time. Good old Twitter. See if we can get this back up. Yeah, I think we've covered everything there, guys. So there's some exciting phones. They sound really good. Like I say again, just to reiterate, slap myself, can't wake up. Just to reiterate, I am not sponsored by Motorola. It's just these are the devices I've managed to get for the channel, and I wouldn't recommend them if they weren't good devices. I've enjoyed a lot of their budget phones that they've sent me, and the Edge 20 from last year, which is a really cool device. So yeah, they sound like great phones. I'm hoping to get them on the channel, as they've kindly invited me to this press event, and yeah, hopefully I can display them on the channel and give you a little, full in-depth reviews. I normally get a couple of weeks with the phones, and yeah, I'll bring that to you as soon as I can. Okay, guys, so a bit different today. Tell me what you think about this one. I've got a screen record running at the same time, so when I go live, I'm going to have my lovely face, talking to you, and also the screen recording picture-in-picture. So yeah, tell me what you think about this one. Ask me any questions in the comments, as always, guys. Please like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Take care. Take Anorak out. Thank you. So since I've recorded the video, all the details of the phone are now available on the Motorola.co.uk website. Yeah, I haven't done a press event before, guys, so I just wanted to record the content straight after I'd finished with the press event. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video anyway, and if you want to go over to Motorola.co.uk, you can check out all 3 phones now, but they all seem really exciting. Take Anorak out. Take care.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.